Creator Classic is almost here, Josh, with BT. And BT, massive day today.
Massive day. Look at us. We've dressed up nice for this as well.
We have the suits are on, and we've got 3 of our subscribers here with us. Seamus, Vaughan, Michael, our 3 winners from our Statchat Trivia Night.
Yeah.
Are here with some of the biggest stakes on the line that you will ever see. These boys are going to fight it out tonight for a spot in Season 2 of the Creator Classic. BT, of course, our trivia tournament featuring some of the biggest AFL creators on YouTube.
It's going to be massive. Absolutely huge.
So we're here tonight to determine which of our subscribers is going to get a shot in the tournament. Let's introduce them now, starting with Seamus. Seamus, of course, was the first winner from our trivia night, and you were the winner of our awards quiz. So a bit of an all-rounder, mate. How do you think you're going to go?
Hopefully I'll do all right. But I think these guys are pretty good as well.
Absolutely. We've got some good competition. Vaughan, you were the second winner on our trivia night. You were the pre-2000s winner. So bit of a 90s specialist, mate. How you feeling?
Yeah, not bad. Hopefully, topic's got some stuff from those earlier days, but so there we go.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of 90s flavour for you. And of course, the post-2000s winner, the final entrant into tonight's quiz, it was Michael coming away with it, the post-2000s winner. How you feeling, mate? Bit nervous for tonight? You ready to go?
Yeah, definitely pretty nervous, but ready to go. Just give them all.
Stakes are high. Nerves are high, BT. I'm nervous for these boys.
Same.
Let's introduce the quiz. Let's say what we're doing today. This is a really niche quiz, and we've stepped the game up because we want to test some of the smartest trivia operators in our subscriber base. Today, we're talking about the number 2 goal kicker for each team that had a Coleman winner. So it's almost like it's Robin to Batman.
Yes.
Right? We're talking about the number 2 for the big kahuna. We've got 36 names on the list. I've given you the club of the Coleman winner, and I've given you the number of goals that the number 2 player kicked. First to 10 is going to win it. You must pick the correct slot on the grid. I'm not taking any tolerances on that. You've got to name the player and you've got to name the slot. And the winner, of course, gets that wildcard spot in Season 2 of the Creator Classic. I've got to keep saying this. The stakes cannot be higher, BT. It truly is unbelievable. All right. The all-important new ball. We have to determine who is going to get the new ball for this trivia. And as we did it with Season 1 of the Creator Classic, we're going to do it with a question. Boys, the last 5 Coleman medal winners, I need you to tell me how many goals combined they kicked. Closest to the pin is going to get the new ball. Vaughan and Michael, you've got a pen and paper. I'm going to get you to write it down. Seamus, I'm going to get you to tell me the answer because we obviously can't see you right now. So I'm going to give the boys about 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's fair.
BT, while they're doing that, tell our viewers what they need to do if they're watching this right now and they're not subscribed to the channel.
It's pretty simple. Just subscribe. Like, we're so close to 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just hit that subscribe button.
Probably 96,000 subscribers.
It's easy to do. It supports us, supports the channel, and I think it's about 60-70% of our viewers aren't subscribed.
Yeah, so we'd love you to be subscribed. Yeah. And of course, you'll get all the updates as the Creator Classic tournament is coming through.
Yeah.
And you don't want to miss that. All right, enough time, boys. Time for you to review your answers. Vaughan, Michael, show it up to the screen, and then Seamus, we're going to ask you what you've got. Vaughan with a 313, Michael with a 316. Seamus, what did you have, mate? We probably shouldn't have shown it before we asked you, but what did you have?
That's right. 320.
320. Correct answer, 311. These boys are very sharp operators. So I think, Vaughan, that puts you with the new ball. Michael's second, Seamus third. All right, Vaughan.
Yep.
Where is the 1 of 1? Where are you starting this quiz?
Sport for choice. It's a little bit of a punt, but might go 2004 St Kilda, Nick Rewalt.
Jeez, I love that we're going back. 2004 is Nick Rewalt. 67 goals he kicked. And I won't tell you who the Coleman medal winner was because I might give you a hint for the 2005 answer. But Vaughan on the board starting off well.
The way to start.
Michael, first guess for you.
I'll go for Hawthorn 2008, and I'll say Jared Roughhead.
Yeah, I think that was the easy answer, and he has nailed it.
75 goals.
Of course, Buddy getting the ton. 75 is a big total for the number 2. Stiff for Ruffy. Alrighty, Seamus, where you starting off, mate?
I'll go recent. I said 2023 Harry Mackay.
2023 is Harry Mackay. 3 for strategies, and I like
There
that.
we go.
Really like that. And our boys are flawless
That's a
to
good
start
start.
the quiz. Yes, BT.
That's what we want.
Very good start.
Over to you, Vaughan.
We'll stick with the same pattern. We'll say 2005 Rewald as well.
2005 is not Nick Rewalt.
Okay.
He's a miss. Michael, where you at, mate?
You probably wouldn't have this name for a while. I'll say 2003 Essendon. Is it Damien Cupido?
That is just an unbelievable pull from Michael. Thank you, the name we needed. What a rip.
Wow. That's a good name.
That is just telling me that the quality of the competition is high. Damien Cupido was a name I wanted to see, BT.
That was that's probably one of the hardest names on the list.
There we go. Seamus, over to you, mate.
I'll say 2022 is Harry Mackay.
2022 is Harry Mackay. Keeping it simple. Love this
Yeah.
from you, Seamus. Good work, mate.
That's all you need.
Let's go 2000 Scott Lucas.
2000 is Scotty Lucas. 57 goals is a good total
Yeah, that is, eh?
for a number 2. He's on the board.
I'll have a stab at 2018 and say maybe Josh Caddy.
2018 is Josh Caddy. He had a big year in 2018, but not a name you'd expect to see on this list. Michael going niche early. I'm impressed.
These strategies, they're good. Mhm.
Seamus, is it safe to say you're looking at 2021 or you're going to go different?
I'm going to go different. I'll go 2016 Jack Darling.
2016 is Jack Darling. It's a good pull. Jeez, they've come out of the block strong.
I didn't think this was like overly easy either. This
No,
is
no, and they're going to some real rogue areas as well. I like it. Vaughan, what are you thinking, mate?
I'll try 2015 Jack Darling.
2015 is not Jack Darling. You've been done it again. Stiff. Michael,
I'll go 2013 Lance Franklin.
2013 is Buddy Franklin. Good pull. Knows his Coleman medal win as well.
These guys are flying through it.
They are flying.
Yeah.
Michael hasn't missed. Seamus, can you continue the trend?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not certain on any, but I'll say 2015 Mark Lacroix.
2015, picking up some breadcrumbs, is Mark Lacroix. That was stiff for Vaughan, but Seamus doing pick up the pieces. 4 apiece. Vaughan, definitely not out of it. A couple of good guesses from you so far that have missed. But can we get back on the board here?
I'm not sure if he was injured this year, but I'll try 2021 Charlie Curnow.
2021 is not Charlie Kerr. Oh, I feel for you, Vaughan. Some good guesses just not going your way. Michael, having to think. Where do you want to go?
I'll go last year, GWS Toby Green.
2024 for the Giants is Uncle Toby.
Mhm.
Of course, Big Jesse getting the Coleman that year.
44 goals is still pretty good, especially from the modern era.
Yeah. He wasn't All-Australian last year either. But it was a good year. Well, it was probably a down year for Toby, actually, wasn't it?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2023 All-Australian captain.
Mm.
Seamus, can you keep it running? 5 from 5. What have you got?
Well, I'll say 2019 and go Toby Green.
2019 is not Toby Green. That is your first miss. That puts Michael alone on 5 out of 5. And Vaughan, back to you at the top of the order.
Oh, look, let's try Jared Rufford again for 2011.
Going with Ruffy for 2011. It's a game of inches, this quiz, and he's missed it again. It is not Ruffy.
Oh,
That's stiff, Vaughan. Very stiff. Michael, flawless thus far. I'm not putting the pressure on you, mate, but can you keep it going?
I'll go way back. I'll say 97. Is it Darren Jarman?
He's going with the 97. First guess in the 90s. And it is Darren Jarman. Have a look at him go.
Wow.
Is there a rhyme or reason, Michael, to where you're going with this board, or just you're just vibing out?
Just remember, I kind of remember them off by heart, really. Some of them.
Remember them off by heart. Jeez, what a trivia operator.
Yeah,
BT, you've got competition.
That's what we like to see.
All righty, Seamus, where you at, mate?
I'll go 2005 Fraser Gehrig.
2005. I can't give you Fraser Gehrig. It is not the G-Train. Couple of guesses at that one, Vaughan. Are you tempted to have a dabble?
Not just yet, but I will go older because I had Jarman, but I was trying to leave that for later. I'll try 2002 Russell Robertson.
2002 with Robbo, and that one's not Robbo either. It's a miss, unfortunately, Vaughan. But some good answers from you. You're not doing a bad effort here.
No.
It's just the board is tough. All righty, Michael.
I'll go 2005 St Kilda and say Stephen Milne.
Stephen Milne, pretty much the only answer left, I think, because we guessed all the rest of them. And it is the tip rat. Michael out to a bit of a lead, but I think we've seen there is definitely some traps on this board. And there's definitely room to come back here, fellas. Seamus, where are we looking?
I'll have a crack at 2001 and say Scott Lucas.
Scott Lucas in the back-to-back, the twos. It is Scotty. Great player, wasn't he, BT?
Very underrated.
Did he win an Australian? I don't think he did win an Australian.
If I was to put my money on it now, I would say 0 All Australians.
No, but just exactly what the Bombers needed.
Yeah.
Vaughan, let's get it moving, mate. You've had a couple of tough misses here. Let's see if we can get one.
Let's try 99 West Coast Phil Matera.
That's a great name.
Yes.
He is Filthy Phil. He's on the board. Of course, my man Scotty Cummings winning the Coleman that year, one of my all-time favourites growing up as an Eagles fan. Phil Matera, the number 2 in that team. Michael on for a flawless run. BT, you're probably the only man knows the pressure that he's feeling right now.
Especially once you get closer, names get harder as well.
So let's see where we're going, Michael.
I'll go 2007 Brisbane Lions. Is it Jared Brennan?
That is Jared Brennan. That is a ridiculous pull.
That's so good.
Not one of the names I thought I'd be seeing this early in the quiz, but it was Jared Brennan. Only the 24 goals, but he has got it done. Just seems to be Michael's areas here.
It's just perfect for Michael, doesn't it?
He's just seeing them beautifully. All righty, Seamus.
I'll have a guess at 1992 and say Darren Jarman.
1992 is not Darren Jarman. A good guess. Obviously with the club switch, but it is not Darren Jarman. Vaughan, a chance to get another one back on the board.
Let's see. We'll try 2011 Cyril Rioli.
2011 for the Hawks. It's not Cyril. It's not Cyril Rioli.
Some good names, hey?
And some good breadcrumbs on that too.
Yeah.
Michael's still flawless. He's thinking about it. Where do you want to go?
2009 Carlton, I'll say Eddie Betts.
2009 for Carlton is Eddie Betts. Michael going to a perfect 9 out of 9. Still a chance, boys, to come back into this, but the pressure is now all on Michael. Seamus, can you make him feel it with the correct answer here?
Yeah, I'm struggling a bit now. I'll take a guess at 2017 and say Tom Papley.
Tom Papley, obviously 2 names there for Sydney in 2017. It was a tie, and the Pap is one of those names. That's a good pull. Seamus staying alive. All righty, back to the top of the order now. Vaughan, you've had a couple of very near misses, and I feel for you, and I reckon you've got one in the bank here.
We'll see. I'm going to go very left field here. I recall this guy kicking a few goals around the time of Plugger. I'm not sure if it was the season he was. Plugger was injured in '97. I'm not sure if it was this season he kicked quite a few, but I'll try it for 1996. Craig O'Brien.
1996 for the Swans. One of the most niche names on the list. It is Craig O'Brien. Love that from you, Vaughan. Geez, we've got some names coming out in this quiz, and I'm there for it. But BT,
Talked his way through it as well. I like that.
He did talk his way through it.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do sometimes. Not worrying about giving any answers to the to your opponents, just going for it with the style points. But now, BT,
Match point, eh?
match point here for Michael, but more importantly, he's on for a perfect game so far.
Yeah.
Sydney 2014, Kurt Tippett.
Sydney 2014. Shake the man's hand. Michael with a perfect game. 10 out of 10. It is Kurt Tippett. He has gone flawless and he has qualified for that wild card spot in the Creator Classic. Michael, how you feeling, mate?
Relieved. That was nerve-wracking.
You just kept ripping those names out. I reckon you probably had another 5 or 10 left in you.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
Before we get into the answers, let's just start with Seamus. Thanks for coming on, mate. Obviously, your first winner for our trivia tournament on our live stream. Couldn't quite get it done today, but how you feeling?
Oh, no, I really enjoyed it. It was, good fun. Thanks for having me on, and all the best to Michael for the next round.
Yeah, thanks, Seamus.
And Vaughan, I feel stiff for you, mate, because you've had a couple of very good guesses there that didn't go your way. But thanks again for coming on, mate. We really appreciate it. How you feeling?
No, I appreciate it. No, it was good fun. Yeah, not much you can do when you run into someone that knows a topic as well as that. So yeah, well done to Michael.
Thanks,
He's
mate.
done absolutely beautifully. So let's take these names off the board and we'll go from the most recent to the least recent. 2021, there was a few cracks at it. BT, anything in your bag?
Eddie Betts.
He was Eddie Betts, so two times he was on the list. Moving Cats in 2020, just a weird year that no one remembers. Gary Rowan, the name that we needed there.
That's tough.
2019, there was a guess at Toby, but Jeremy Finlayson in the grand final year for the Giants was who we were looking for. The other name in 2017 for the Swans, Sam Reed, also got 30 along with the pack. 2012, Jesus is a good name. Did anyone got this in your bag? Michael, you got this in your bag?
I would have had a stab at, say, Tyrone Vickery?
Robin Naha's the name that we would just love when he comes up. Few cracks at Hawthorn. It was Luke Bruce. And I think 2010, the most cerebral name on the list with 15 goals as the number 2. If anyone had this in their bag, unbelievable. But Andrew Collins is the name we needed.
I'm assuming that was Jack Rewalt who had to.
It was Rewalt.
Coleman.
It absolutely was. Eddie Betts, I said, was on the list twice. He was actually on the list 3 times. 2006 was the number 2 to Bev. A good guess at 2002 was Russell Robertson, but Peter Vardy was the name that we were looking for. 1998 was Mickey O. We had 3 Cats back-to-back, all behind Gary Ablett Sr. Billy Brownless did it twice, 95 and 94. And 93 is a name that I don't even know, but Robert Scott was the name that you
played for North Melbourne as well.
Cheese Vaughan's all over it. Should have been going the 90s, mate. 92
never would have gone in for goalking.
No, you wouldn't. Paul Hudson was the name for Hawthorn in 92. Stewie Lowe in 1991. And 1990 behind Horse Longmire was the kid, Wayne Carey. That is the list. I tell you what, that was a good battle, BT.
That was so good. Very well done.
Just goes to show that our viewers and our subscribers, some of the smartest out there in the AFL YouTube community. We appreciate you boys coming on. Michael, you will be part of season 2 of the Creator Classic.
And representing us.
Representing us, representing the entire Statchat community. So get to study, mate. You've got some work to do.
Thank you. Can't wait.
Alrighty. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. The Creator Classic is out next week, BT. When you're watching this, it will be out in a week's time. So get excited for us. Let us know which of your creators you are looking forward to seeing the most. Or if it's Michael, let us know that in the comments as well.
Let's cheer on Michael.
Let's get around it. Aside from that, see you in the next one. Cheers.